Hey, hey, hey. Happy Monday. What a weekend, what a weekend. What a race for Max Verstappen. Crazy, crazy. So many points. He made up. Crazy, man. It is really, and like knowing Mexico is coming. Yeah, Red Bull does well in Mexico, so yeah, it's gonna be very, very interesting to see. But yeah, I truly hope Maxi can pull another victory. And again, if Oscar does beat Lesser and Lando stays close to Max, it's still making up points. Still a long way to go. 40 something points. Yeah. So we did draw here. Or maybe not. I thought we did. I thought we had a time in Mexico. We don't have time in Mexico. Lucas. Very nice. 14037. Let's take his setup. So we also heard what team are we going to represent in PSGL season 41. And yes, guess twice. It's Williams. Let's go, let's go. Have a teammate. And we're gonna do our best to represent Williams. Score some points, hopefully. Okay. I really thought we had a time here. Hey, Kevin. No. This is tricky power. It's alright. Alright, we're only 6 seconds behind. Too much. Okay. 4.8. Holy smokes, that's a lot of seconds. Too much. Okay, another 8 tenths. Let's go, let's go. Too late. Too late. Yeah, we need to do that piece better. We're losing like second in first sector. You have a homework, of course, school on the first place. 20 pounds! Holy smokes, that's a lot of books. Yeah, it's a workout. Take care, Kevin. Thank you for stopping by. See you soon. Ciao, ciao. Good luck with the homework. Too much on the throttle. That was stupid. Hickey hickey. Oh, that's a shame. It was like 8 tenths up. Was much better first sector. Man, we're losing a lot there in that second sector. It goes from 1 to almost 3 seconds. Wow, 2.8. So we're losing literally 1.8 seconds in that second sector. Let's go, let's go. That's massive. Oh, that's massive improvement. Phew, adrenaline through the roof. It was literally purple, purple, purple. Man, look at that improvement in that first sector. And that second sector, also like 8/10. Holy smokes, that's nice. Still with a few mistakes here and there. But yeah, we basically want to bring it down to, let's say something, under 2 seconds basically, so 16. We want to go under 16. Why are they all driving with F1 World Car? That is the question. Well, not all, but especially after recent updates, I see more of them are like in the F1 World Car. I have to add my teammates on the PlayStation. I have to look what's his ID and send him an invite. But yeah, that was a very nice improvement. That was massive, man. What was it? 1.4 seconds. Crazy. That's a shame. I had to let the throttle go. That's too much. So easy to lose time here. Yeah, nice save, but costly save. It's okay. We need track time. We need to drive. Figure out our apexes. Bad accident. Too late. So yeah, we are losing half a second in that first sector. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. Too late. It's penalty. Yeah, that piece is tricky. To wait on the throttle 2/10. Too much. Too late. Oh man. Two-tenths. Crazy. Too late. Too late. Too late on the throttle. Too early. Shame. Tiny bit too early. Yeah, I saw the green. We was at one point 0.27 behind. We managed to kind of make it back. So there is definitely room here and there to improve. But that first sector is already like decent, like that half a second is not bad. If we can bring it down to like 3.5, 4/10, it would be even better. We need to work more on that mid sector. I have made a tea from strawberries with a little bit of honey and lemon. But I think I put too much of a lemon in. It's nice. Very refreshing. Yeah, so let's try again. This is tricky part. Hey, we are in front of Lucas Blakely. Let's go, let's go! Too early. Ah, Dennis! What a choke! That was decent. It was really close. We lost a little bit of time, then we made a little bit of time. You see, we lost a little bit in the first sector. We made a little bit back in the second sector. But yeah, it's a really tricky track. You have to stay on the throttle. You have to go early on the throttle. Like we very often we kind of like when the corner comes and like you wait until you kind of out end of the corner so you can go on the throttle. But what I noticed when they go in the corner just before they are through the corner, they're already applying so early inside, and then say the curb. Utterly too early. I choked again. Phew, adrenaline through the roof, but it was going well. It was going well. Personal best, sector 1, 28.7. It was 28.8. So that's a nice improvement, tiny bit improvement in that second sector, but I think there is more to gain in that second sector, definitely. And then we still have to work, but look, this is also like half a tenth. So theoretically, 2/10 faster maybe. So say 16.4 is doable for now. Yeah, that jump was massive, from almost 18 to 16.6. That was a massive jump. Just in one lap, 1.4 seconds. I need a second. I need to stretch a little. Right. I still feel that back pain. Not as much as in previous days, but still painful. Too late. Bad angles. Look how much you lose. That's crazy. That first sector, 0.7, 410, that's like very, very acceptable for us. Imagine we do 410 everywhere, 410 in sector 1, 410, that's 1.2 seconds. Crazy, crazy. I don't see it happen. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Too late. I had to let it go. Too late. That's penalty. You really have to hit that. I don't know, maybe they're doing it even in the 6th gear. Jose Gabriel, bom dia, salve, salve. Interlagos. That is very, very nice. Interlagos is after Mexico in 3 weeks. 2.5 weeks. It's also a fun truck to drive. Too late. Shame. Much too aggressive on the throttle. Too late. Yeah, you really want to go over that curve. Yeah, once you miss that fast pace sections, yeah, I can forget about it. You lose so much time. Too early. That's a shame. Too late. Too late. Or maybe not. Yeah, there is definitely time to be made there, but not by much. Oh yeah, buying the ticket first, of course. Bad accident. Half a 10. I don't know what to do there. I did saw they're doing it in third gear, but it's really hard in third gear. You have to also keep those revs up as much as you can. Too much. Too late. Ah, yo, it's so easy to mess up, man. And that second gear is not good, you. It goes very, very fast, like revving it. I have to keep it there in third gear, that whole section. Too late. Too early. Yeah, I don't know. Ugh. Shame. Too early. So close. So close. Shame for the penalty. Tiny bit. Hey, we are 2.5 seconds behind. That's not bad, but it's not great either. Our goal is like 2 seconds, around 2 seconds. Man, that last sector was lightning. Look at that last sector. So if we do 7 and 2 is 9, so 25. Yeah, we can go 310 faster. 1625 is doable. Man, that last sector was really good. Bad axed. Too late. Let's go, let's go! Let's go, let's go. We said like 310. We improved even more. Phew, adrenaline through the roof. Oh man. Yeah. And we improved that. And we was very close to sector 1 and 2. 62, okay. Okay. That's nice, nice. Hey, that's like 2 point, just under 2.2 seconds. Ah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, we have to work on it. I have to work on it. It's definitely doable. Look at us, top 10%. Let's go, let's go. Nice, man. It's actually lesser. 8,600. 89,000. So it's just under 10%. On 10% is 8,916. That's 10%. But because it's going only 1% by 1%, probably once you like 8,000, say 8,100, it will say 9%. Something like that. 8,100, yeah. I need a second. I need to stretch a little bit. 1 minute. Ay, ay, ay. I should save actually this setup. It's good setup. We don't even have to look further. Yeah, I missed a little bit, 310. Nah, I was late in the first one. But we're still losing. 1.35. We're still losing a lot in that second sector, man. That second sector is brutal. We can also see on the ghost of Lucas in certain sections how much is pulling away. Too early. See, let's go throttle a little bit. Too much on throttle. Oh man. Yeah, I'm starting to feel in my back. It's already starting to be very painful. Man. In a second. Yeah, early on the throttle, and that's the key. I see a little bit lesser exit, quarter of a tenth. How is that penalty? Let me see. Oh yeah, it's penalty. Tiny bit. But he seems to be also, like if you look at his ghost, yeah, he was like literally on the edge. It's precise work. It's really precise. You have to be like spot on, and then not just with the point of the car, but also the throttle. Too late. And too much. And like also like if you wait, you don't want to wait. Like that's the thing, yo. But when you off, you have to wait to go on the throttle. I mean. Too much. We're pushing too much. We want it too much. And then, like, when you want it too much, you, like, want to go, 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 but you cannot go, 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 my friend. Too late. Too early. Too much on the throttle. Yeah. The time is decent for now. I'm happy with it. Shame. Wow, was so much there because we was in a gear lesser. Too late. And then you have to wait. But that's a tricky section, huh? Like, you really have to hit that whole section, huh? Down to third gear. And then, like, hit all those angles, has to be right. If you go too early on the left side, you get that inside penalty, and same with the right. So you have right, left, right, basically. Too late. My God, half a second. That is crazy. Shame. Too much on the curb. Couldn't hold it in. Shame. Yeah, that corner also super tricky. You really have to hit that inside left as much as possible so you can stay in left, right, but I mean. Yeah. Still lost quarter of a second. Crazy. Ah, shit. I don't know if he was catching up there with that first section. But yeah, losing quarter of a second in first sector is a lot. We really need that first sector to be as close as possible to our personal best. But yeah, really looking forward to watch the race. Ah, too early. Ah, that's a shame. We was the front. Shame. We was the front. Messed up here a little bit. Was too early. I was catching up, and then here broke. Couldn't hold it. But we was a little bit the front. Man, that second sector was lightning. Holy smokes. It's the first time. Under 28. Yeah, that's massive. Almost 310. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely potential. We managed to connect. But that first sector is very important. Shame. One mistake, two ten. Too late. Yeah. Still losing a lot in that last sector as well. Too late, yo. We didn't miss that right corner. I mean left corner. We didn't miss that one and early on a throttle in the last, right? Should be able to improve there. But you have to hit the right moment, and if you're tiny bit late, you cannot make the next one. Too early. Oh. Oh, that's the way. Shame, yeah, I got scared. But let's watch this. The first two corners was very good. That was really good. Yeah, I had to back off there a little bit. I was too early, actually. You can see. Alright, like this. You can see we're going like. I was a little bit too early there. You see, we are like going back with steering wheel. You see, and then back. Huh? Yeah, it's hard to hit all those right spots. You really have to be spot on. But we already improved today significantly, so I'm really happy. too late. Tiny bit too late. And then you have to lift. Then you have to lift. But that sector, first sector, is not bad at all. Yeah. It's like 4/10 off. Like, that's really decent. We can manage to shave off some in sector 2 and sector 3. I think maybe 1.8, 1.7 seconds behind should be doable. I think that should be doable. Okay, I need a second. I need to stretch a little bit. Ay, ay, ay. Hey Magnus, yo yo yo, happy Monday. How are you doing? By the way, PSGL, PlayStation F9, Williams. Let's go, let's go. Next Monday, first race, Australia. I'm looking forward to it. And it can be that I am the oldest one in the PSGL. It can be. I asked Connor, the guy that's running PSGL, and he said last year there was someone, but only briefly. He's on a PC. He's 62 years old, but he only drove like few races, maybe. I don't know how many. He didn't. He said briefly. And he said, it could be you are the oldest one. Let's go, let's go! Hey, hey. By the way, we draw a little bit here. We started with 19.9, 18.8, just on, and then this was a nice chunk. This was a really nice chunk. It was almost 1.4, it was 1.4 seconds. That was a nice chunk. So 16.2, 16.2, but I think we can go faster. I think we can go like 16, just under 16. Should be doable. We did had one crazy sector too. 27, but we didn't finish the lap. 27.86, something like that. No, I don't think so. Power hungry. You have to imagine he's delegating so many people, and so many people comes with something, to ask, or and like then you have to be sharp, and like stop it there. You don't want arguments, I think their rules are very good rules. I'm driving the worst track. I wouldn't say Mexico is the worst track. Mexico is a nice track. It's not my favorite track, but it's not the worst track. Like I'm struggling with Singapore, Monaco, kind of street tracks. I'm struggling in street tracks. Baku. Still have a back pain. Trying to ignore it, but at one point it's just too much of a pain. But yeah, it's tricky. First sector, we have a decent first sector, 4/10 off. That's very good for us. No. That's the thing, tiny mistake, but it was decent for a sector. No. Yeah. Oh, I already know what's wrong with it. It's there is a way, there is an operation, but there is a risk, like 10% chance something goes wrong, and I think that's too high of a risk. 10% is a lot. Like if it was like, I don't know, 2-3%, maybe I would think about it, but 10% it's a lot. 10% is a lot. So you have to learn to live with the pain. But the worst thing is when the back locks in and like you cannot straighten yourself up, and it takes a week, sometimes even longer, like to kind of release that stiffness. And this time I kind of start feeling it in an early stage, so I started putting, there is like a cream, and it heats up. It's like heats up gel. And you put it, and then what I do, I put one plastic bag over it, so it kind of keeps that heat and it makes it even more like hot. Of course, you have to take off the bag from time to time, to let the skin breathe and like to cool down a little bit, because at one point it starts burning. But it does help. It starts releasing it bit by bit. And this time the bag did not locked in, but I'm now maybe a week into it or so. And yeah, it was worse in a first 3-4 days. Now it's way lesser. I still feel it. Hopefully in the next few days it will ease up. But yeah, it also sucks when you have a pain, you cannot really drive, to be honest. See, let go a little bit. That's half a second, man. Half a second. That is crazy. Too late. I'm wondering if they're taking this in 6th gear. I don't think so. And the next one is tricky. Too late. Too early. And you lose so much time if you mess up that string. If you don't do that string well, you can lose so much time. But I'm happy with our time. It's decent, man. 16.2. And we are top 10%. We are just under 2.2 seconds behind. Taking in consideration it is tricky track and it has few super fast sections. If you don't do them well, you lose so much time. Yeah, sector 2 is pain as well. Sector 1 are 3 corners, so that's also like, but I'm like 4/10 behind in after sector 1. I would take that any time because that's decent for us. If we can do 4/10, 4/10, 4/10, that's 1.2 seconds. But we are losing a lot in sector 2 and sector 3. And they are tricky sectors. It's really tricky. You have to be on the throttle as early as you can, as fast as you can. Too late, yo. Was tiny bit too late. Tiny bit. Tiny bit too late there. Yeah, that was not bad. Here, tiny bit too late. And you see how much you missed that. That's a lot. Like that's like 3 cars. 3 cars can go there. Like 2 cars can fit. You want to go on that curb. Not too much. You'll get a track limit, but you can go certain amount. And then once you did that left corner, you want to go as early as possible on the throttle. Earlier actually than where the corner starts. So you have a good exit. If you have a bad exit, you're still losing there quite a bit on that small straight there. It goes so fast, man. It goes so fast, and as you can know, the cockpit view is tricky. It's tricky. You have to figure out all those apexes, where, how. Like with TV podcast, you see much better. Like look this, and then look this. You see the difference? It's a huge difference. Look at that. You can see and left and right. It's also much easier to drive, huh? We're really underestimating cockpit view. Like look at that difference. That's a huge difference, man. Look at that. That's what you see when you drive. Yeah, everybody is using, but yeah, I mean, I think like TV podcam cannot give me the that feeling, like I'm in a car, I'm driving it, like I'm there. Here comes the next corner. I just cannot feel it. It's like I have a feeling like I'm driving like RC car or something. Yeah. With this, yeah, I can definitely live into it. Man, there is no better feeling like when you improve and like you get that adrenaline rush and your heartbeats go crazy up. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. And this is what they see. This is what they see when they drive. The only thing I would do is I would add shaking. Because car shakes, real F1 cars, they shakes, and here we don't shake, but there should be at least like a button if you want shake or turn it off if you don't want shake. But yeah, that would make me feel even more I'm in a Formula One. It's too much. Yeah. Of course, and all of them, all e-sport, driving, TV, podcast. No, 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 no. I don't want to remove hello. I love hello. It's obstruction, and it's like how they see it. So, no, I wouldn't remove hello. I would only add shaking. Like when you watch, say, iRacing, and some of them driving cockpit view and certain tracks, and you see the car shakes and behaves as the car behaves when a real car drives on the track. And like, I don't know if you ever watched how it looks when someone use the helmet camera from the drivers, and like you see that car shakes, man. It's like you can barely see, but that makes it like more realistic. Like I don't want to have like a semi feeling. I want to have the whole experience, and the shaking is a part of it. So in my eyes, they should definitely add something like I don't think it's that difficult to make, to be honest, because the suspension is already working, and you can make like if suspension starts doing this, the camera starts shaking. I don't think it would be very hard to mimic shaking. And you can also put like option shaking on, shaking off. Like if you don't like shaking, you don't want it, you can turn it off. Yeah, I need a second. I need to walk off a little bit. Yeah. I think they made a huge mistake this year, like how many months ago, like 5 months ago, 6 months ago, when the top guys noticed that dirty air is bad and DRS is not as good as it should be. So it's really hard to overtake. Like for an average player, you will not really be noticing those things that much, because you're just not at that level. And they said straight away it's gonna be a problem. And I thought they will address it, but until this day they didn't address it, and we are like 5 months further. So it's a shame, but it is what it is. Like you have to learn to accept it. Does that work against them? Yeah. But it's not the only issues. There are so many other issues. Like what I noticed also in open lobbies, and like very often, okay, it's like accidents happen, left and right. But very often you kinda get the illegal overtake when it's not really the illegal overtake. And sometimes it's like a fake illegal overtake because suddenly it disappears. But sometimes is you really have to drop then back, to like let that car pass. But if that car is far away, like you're gonna lose way more time than accepting those 2 seconds penalty. Some of them driving certain tracks 0-0. But yeah, the slipstream is not good. Like it's hard to overtake even on those tracks where you should normally overtake without any problems. And Jarno Opmeer was very vocal about it. He said straight away. And they didn't listen really. Still 1.5, 10 down. I missed my apex. I couldn't see my apex. I actually saw my apex too late. 100 meter. But yeah, I'm happy with our time. For now, it's decent, 16.2. It's not bad. But we definitely want to go faster. But it's Monday. We still have a few days until the race weekend, so. But we also want to do Australia. We want to. So next Monday is Australia, so I want to do like 3 more times Australia until the Monday. Want to go a little bit more in time trial, then I want one time to go in a Grand Prix and just kind of grind a little bit the times in a practice and in a quali, and also like driving with more fuel, and we have to spread those. So if you do tomorrow one, tomorrow is Tuesday, if we do tomorrow one, and then maybe on Thursday or Friday one more, and then in a weekend one more, I'll definitely feel more comfortable. We'll see how it goes. Let's try a few more times. too much over the curve. The angle was wrong. Yeah, they have. I did try some. I got some setups from someone that has like those top setups, and from Joy for few tracks actually. But I felt more comfortable with time trial setups. I'm literally using time trial setups. Like I adapt it, like I know when it's more fuel, I cannot take those corners in a certain gear. It has to be gear lesser, or maybe not gear lesser, but a little bit slower. So as long as you keep that in mind, and then drive whatever the car allows and you have in yourself. But we are not struggling in the races like spinning and stuff. Like we are really doing, decent for the races. Of course, you want to go faster. Too late. And tiny bit off the throttle, quarter of a second. Add another tenth, and here as well. That's penalty. That would be penalty as well. That's not good. That's not good either. That's too early. You can make so many mistakes, yo, and the time goes like a little bit here, a little bit there, 2 tenths here, 3 tenths there. It adds up very, very fast. But I'm proud of us. We're doing like no assists. It's very hard, no assists. I'm doing great. Too early. Too late. Too late. Yeah. That's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah. Second sector was nice. But we did once that second sector, but was not the full lap. 27.86. But even this is over a tenth faster than that one. There is definitely room, you just need to nail everything and go as fast as you can, as fast as you are able. Connect everything. Yeah, angle was wrong. Oh, you did apply it for war. Nice. I hope you qualify. Take care, Magnus. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Stay safe. Ciao, ciao. All best. Yeah, I think we're gonna end it up soon as well. Try a few more times and call it a day. So easy to lose time. Too much on the throttle. You are kinda forced to push. Too late. You see, and you ease up a little bit on the throttle, like you're not able to apply the throttle all the way, so you're kind of holding it half away. And you do manage to go through, but you're 3/10 behind. Yeah, 3/10. That's too much. Yeah. Cannot afford to lose that much. Shame. Too early. There is no overview like with TV podcast. You see. Well, but you also know, corner is there. But the thing is, with TV podcast, you see better. You have better overview, so you can easier anticipate. And with the cockpit view, you don't see. You know it's there. You know how it goes, the corner, whatever it is at that point. I have no clue how we lost 210. Too early. Shame. We did made almost half a tenth back. Shame. Yeah, if you manage to do that piece well and early on the throttle as much as you can, as much as is allowed, yeah, you will definitely go a little bit faster than the current Ghost, our personal best Ghost. Well, there is definitely a little bit of time there to be made in that sector 1. Shame. That was very close. Too late. Too early. And you lose everything. Yeah, we had one 2786. That's basically personal best. Okay, that's it. Let's see how much we're losing where. So yeah, that first sector, 4/10. But yeah, the second sector, almost a second. And the last sector, 8/10. That's massive. That's massive. Let's watch. See how much we're losing in that exit, huh? Like, he's not visible yet. So he's somewhere around us. He's not yet visible in front of us. And here we don't do this well. And we don't go on the throttle as early as we should. Now watch how fast will he... He's not yet... Now, you see it, he's there. So somewhere here he's kinda already going in front of us. We kinda waved out a little bit too much there, but he's also there as far as he could be. He carried more speed through that corner. See how fast he goes from being around us and then you see basically majority of the time we lost in that last exit. Here is the end of sector 1. Late here. Waiting, too much wheel spin. We're losing here comparing to him quite a bit, huh? We need to go more. Did you see? Look where he is. Look where he is. He is literally over the curb with almost whole car. Only the right side of the tires stays. You see? There up front. And we don't do that. Look, our angle is not so good. He is more on the. He is literally. We have to move more, like 1 meter more on the left, so we can make that next corner with better angle. Wow, we even had to drop it down to third gear. We went early, huh? Look, we went in, then we backed off. You see, we went in, then we backed off. Yeah. It's not a bad lap, but it's also not really a perfect lap or so. That's it. That's it, peeps. We are done. We'll hopefully be back tomorrow with Australia. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But for now, thank you for watching. A wonderful rest of the evening. And see you next time. All best. Ciao, ciao.